Wake up. Wake up. Come on. I don't know how to drive a boat. I'm a sneaking specialist, not a sailing specialist. Ah. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 with me, OXFoo. And we got a cutscene to watch. God, get a jacket, you're gonna catch your death of cold.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured.
Also,
Infrared
I am
sensors
soaking
placed
wet.
and operational.
And Russian.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for...
You know,
the tanker
Snake,
will be
you could take her
And
out
the
now.
pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training.
I mean, you've got a
No one
tranquilizer
else can do
gun.
it.
Are you
It's
sure
not
you
really
can
gonna hurt
trust
her.
him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave.
I mean, if it was any
No,
other
it's not
soldier,
over yet.
I can see the move
they'd be
even in
unconscious
small
on the deck already.
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
I feel you are going to get pneumonia.
Leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No,
I do not know
this
why
is
that
where
matters.
I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
Hence why you should probably be wearing my jacket. But no, whatever. I mean, seriously, she's gotta be soaking wet. Hey, you probably should not wave your gun like that. You might shoot it on accident.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now!
Oh, come on, Snake, just shoot her. It's a tranq dart. How many other soldiers have you
Toss your gun
shot
overboard.
up to this point? And you're holding her up? Come on. And now toss the other gun. I totally saw it.
A woman. Show your face.
You couldn't tell that she was a woman
You're all the
before.
same.
Wow, Snake, you're slipping.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Not the gun, though. I want you to have a fighting chance.
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Nope, not a clue.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh my god, they are in the Matrix.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You
Or-
a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit.
Come on, Snake,
No
she
one's
shot
ever
at you.
dodged that shot of
You're
mine.
allowed to shoot back at her.
no
Legally,
one gets
it's
lucky
now
twice,
self-defense. Anyway, despite the intelligence with which we got into this fight, we're now in our first boss fight against Olga Gurlukovich, who is at the same time...
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit
for me at least, one of the hardest, but also one of the easiest
all the bad and all the good.
bosses. Okay, she's going into her grenade throwing routine, and she's lost sight of us. So she's gonna start looking around, Oh, that's right, she's gonna start throwing grenades, try to see if she can find us that way. And, well, as you saw, I was able to hide from her,
Whoever you are, you're not
which is
stopping
sometimes
us.
helpful, until she gets in her head to try to find us. Basically, what we want to do to fight her is we want to sneak around behind her and shoot her with tranq ammo when she's not looking. Unfortunately, that can be kind of hard to do, especially because, well, we're using the M9, and as you can see, if you're not looking at anything on the boat, the little laser sight isn't showing up. Sometimes I wish I put a little mark on my TV so I could actually just see where the gun was pointing without having to look for the laser sight. Oh, that was weird. I've never seen that before. Usually around this time in the fight, she does a cartwheel across the deck. Oddly enough, the game did something weird. Now, that's what I was looking for. That was odd. I have no idea what was going on there. She's actually behaving quite strangely right now, as far as the fight goes. Anywhere you hit her, she'll get hurt, but it's best to go for the head just because, well, she's got a lot of stamina to get rid of. She's hiding back there, though. There's not much you can do. Careful running past her, too, while she does that. Because she will have her gun out and start firing as she comes back down. You can get her back there, but it's difficult, especially because you can barely see her. I missed her, see? Oh, no, I don't want the box out. Whoops, I should actually get the rations out in case she does some damage to me. But while she's ducking behind like that, you can always just go back around. It's pretty easy to get her while she's reloading, throwing her grenades. Again, it's really that you can't see the M9 against the dark sky that really hurts this fight for me. Because otherwise, she's pretty easy. Well, on hard, normal, easy, she's pretty easy. Once you get to like extreme and European extreme, her bullets do a lot of damage, so it gets to be pretty hard to fight her. So she just blew the tarpaulin in front of us, so we just shoot it again. And, you know, blows away. Pretty easy. This attack, though, can be quite annoying, because... Oh, let's run. That means she's thrown a grenade. As you can see, she'll shoot the light to point it towards you, no matter where you are. And it's not hard to figure out where you have to shoot, or at least it wouldn't be with a regular gun. It's pretty much just blind fire. I've never actually... I really wonder. I don't know if you can... Ooh, grenade. I don't know if you can hit her while you're blinded by the light, swept up like a deuce in the middle of the night. You might be able to. I've never tried. Well, I mean, I've obviously tried. I've tried blind firing when she's back there. I've never succeeded. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's wait for her to poke her head out. Oh, she's gonna throw a grenade. Ah, she saw us. Darn. You can do, like, sort of a little sidestep thing and poke your head out to try to get the fight going faster, but unless you're a really good shot and you got good reflexes, I wouldn't recommend it. I've never been able to really fight her that way. Usually the best way is to wait till she's turned somewhere else and then shoot at her. Interestingly enough, they actually put 2 ending cutscenes in the game for this fight, depending on which side of the deck that you beat her on, because you can either beat her on the deck side of the deck she's on now, or near the box on the other side. She might run over too. No? Okay. Guess we're just gonna beat her here then. It's pretty much the same cutscene, they just put her on the other side. Come on, get up and fight me some more. Oh, she dropped her gun. I guess she really is unconscious. And we get the USP. Pretty useful. Not so stealthy because it has a flashlight on the front. We mostly will not be using it throughout the game. Oh my god, a remote control helicopter? Man, those Radio Shack toys are getting advanced.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gurlukovich.
Gurlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Man, the Marines, the Russians, and the Army? Well, fortunately, we're not going to have any tanks airdropped in or something. But we do have an unconscious Russian woman. And we can get a dog tag from her. Funny enough, she will actually have 2 different cutscenes of where she ends up, depending on where you eventually knock her out. We knocked her out on this side, so she's over here. If you knock her out on this side, she ends up being, I think she's like over here at the end. So we get her dog tag. It's the same dog tag that you get in every difficulty, and aw, looks like she's sleeping peacefully. Let's make sure she sleeps a little more peacefully, you know? Make sure she doesn't wake up.
What are you doing? How could you shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
Also, I did not mean to shoot her in the boob. Oh, well. You guys all saw it. I was aiming for the neck.
She's not dead, is she?
No, just knocked out.
Good.
Looks like a little angel, doesn't she?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
Sleeping Beauty may have been awakened by Prince Charming's kiss, but you better not try it here.
I'm with you. Besides, I've had enough of tomboys.
Oh, geez, you too. Anyway, we are off now into the holds of the tanker. But before we do, we've got a couple of things to collect. So, before we head on, we've got a mast to climb up, because there are a couple things we can get up here. First and foremost, you might notice that if I go to the right menu, okay, it's not going to let us open it, you might notice that our USP does not have, oh, it's not going to show me, it doesn't have a silencer. So, the USB suppressor is right here. You won't find it the first time you play the game. You'll have to actually start a new game plus, but it is quite useful. And you just equip the suppressor in your item side and the weapon in the weapon side. And we've got thermal goggles, which are, they're not useless, it's just that, well, I'll show you once we get down, because I'll show you. No, Snake, I want you to go down. I don't want you to get off at every floor. Also, I keep thinking that it took me so long to realize that those lights out in front of us are just the ship. I don't know why. I thought they were other boats or something for the longest time, so... Alright, so let's try out our new toys on this convenient guard right here. First of all, I'll show you guys thermal goggles. It's all that gross colors and stuff, so... Ah, jeez, I didn't expect him to turn around like that. Nope, no, you're not calling for backup. In fact, if we can get it right... Oh, no. Oh, well. Yeah, you can kick him right over the side. So... I'll show you on another enemy. How about that? We also picked up a wet box. This won't actually... It's a wet box, that's all. I believe a regular box will actually deteriorate in the rain. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to check. But this box will also just blend in because it's wet. So this guy's going to come around, he's going to check, see that there's nobody here, and he's going to go back. I hope.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
There we go. Just wait for a second, and we're good. Alright, so I'll show you... I'll show you what I was trying to show you in another scene that starts right now. Anyway, let's hold this guy up. And we're just gonna point at your face so you'll give us a dog tag. Even though we've got no ammo in the gun. And then... Whoops! Now he knows. Oh, no. Oh, I can't get his dog tag. Oh, no. You're not calling for backup. Not today. Alright, so that is really it. There's nothing else that we can really do around here. Ooh, I did not actually know we could climb down this side. I'm actually curious if we could fall... If we would fall to our death, if we would fall to, the floor below. Probably fall to our death. You know what? Let's find out. I'm gonna save first. Get another couple of words of wisdom.
Hey, Snake. What's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
Alright, so I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2. And let's hope this works. Nope. Alright, see you guys next time. Take it easy.